Hello people, welcome back to our channel. Interesting facts about fog. Fog is a cloud that is at near ground level or touches the ground and sufficiently dense to reduce horizontal visibility to less than 1000 meters. Fog can be thick or thin, meaning people have difficulty seeing through it. It forms when the difference between air temperature and dew point is less than 2.5 degrees Celsius. Fog is made up of tiny water droplets or, in very cold conditions, ice crystals. When seen on a high-speed camera, it looks like hundreds of small water droplets moving through the air. The thickness of fog varies depending on the atmosphere, temperature, weather, and location. Fog is most likely to occur at night or near dawn when the temperature of the day is normally at its lowest. There are many types of fog, such as evaporation fog, advection fog, radiation fog, ice fog, hail fog, ground fog, and upslope fog. Depending on the humidity and temperature, fog can form very suddenly and then disappear just as quickly. This is called flash fog. Sea fog, which shows up near bodies of salty water, is heavily influenced by the presence of sea spray and microscopic airborne salt crystals. Fog bow, a phenomenon similar to a rainbow, produced by sunlight shining on fog. Shadows are cast through fog in 3 dimensions. The fog is dense enough to be illuminated by light that passes through the gaps in a structure or tree, but thin enough to get a large quantity of that light pass through illuminate points further on. As a result, object shadows appear as beams, oriented in a direction parallel to the light source. These voluminous shadows are created the same way as crepuscular rays. In fog, it is solid objects that cast shadows. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, the foggiest place in the world, the islands of Newfoundland, Canada, where the chilly Labrador Current from the north meets up with the much warmer Gulf Stream from the south, creating 206 foggy days per year. When the fog burns off, it starts with the inland areas, slowly making it the way to the coast, so it takes longer to dissipate. The foggiest area in the United States is Point Reyes, California, with around 220 foggy days per year. The word fog also may refer to clouds of smoke particles, ice particles, or a mixture of these components. Many ancient cultures collected water from fog by placing large pots under trees and shrubs. As the water from fog collected on these objects, the pots collected the water. This method of water collection was effective, but not as effective as collecting rainwater or other liquid water. Redwood forests in California receive approximately 30 to 40 degrees of their moisture from coastal fog by the way of fog drip. If the atmospheric visibility close to the surface of Earth is reduced to 1 kilometer or even less because of floating water droplets in the air, it's referred to as fog. Fog can form in 2 ways: by cooling the atmospheric air to its dew point. By evaporation and mixing, the moisture is added to the particular volume of air. By evaporation, then it mixed with the drier air. Radiation fog happens at night when radiational cooling of the surface of the Earth cools the thin, moist air layer close to the ground to its dew point or below. Therefore, the moisture in the air condenses to form fog droplets. It happens under the calm weather conditions, in the presence of light wind or no wind, since a powerful wind would mix the higher level dry air with the lower level cold air, hence preventing the air at the lowest level from becoming saturated adequately to form fog. The availability of the clouds at night can also assist in preventing the formation of the fog of this kind, since they trap the heat of the earth, not enabling the cooling of the air for condensation. Radiation fog usually forms in the late winter and fall nights, specifically in lower areas, since dense and cool air moves downhill and eventually gathers in the valleys. Thanks for watching this video.